Greetings folks, and I hope you're all happy and healthy wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. But before we dive in, I'd just like to send a massive shout out to everyone who supported the channel. And please drop a like on this preview as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale action figure news, views, reviews, showcases, retro review, all that stuff that's coming up. Trust me, there's a hell of a lot of it. So yeah, what are we looking at today then? Well, Mr. Go Figure is bathed in early morning sunlight here at Chateau Go Figure as overnight Hot Toys have announced the first official photos for their pre-order of the new Superman figure from the new Superman movie. It's Superman and Krypto, actually. So the movie itself's not released until, I think it's July the 11th, so I've got another week to wait on that. But yeah, the figure itself has gone up following some sneak views of it during an interview with James Gunn, the director, and some of the other cast and crew members. So let's take a look at what we're getting. Let's start with the first photo, and as always with Hot Toys, they've dropped a shit ton of photos on us. So let's take a look at what they've given us. So the first shot here, we have Mr. David Corenswet himself, and we've got Krypto. Let's take a look at the actual suit now. Newly designed suit for the new movie, obviously. The colours are looking super vibrant there. I'm liking this new design for this suit. I think it's the start of a new phase for a sort of mini reboot for the whole DC universe, and I think the redesign they've given us here is very good. I think how screen accurate this is will it's yet to be seen. We'll have to wait till the movie's released. But yeah, I'm liking it a lot. There's some subtle changes to the overall suit. They've lost a little bit of that smoothness. We've got some texturing on the chest section there. We've got these sort of shouldered areas that are slightly smoother with these lines. Then there's some detailing on the biceps and on the leg area. But overall, I'm liking a lot. And obviously, you've got that redesigned Superman symbol on the chest there. Quite big, this one. They've gone for bigger is better on the S symbol, but the belt looks good, colours look super vibrant, proportions look excellent. We get our first look at Krypto as well. And yeah, Hot Toys production of 1/6 scale animals has come on in leaps and bounds over the years, and Krypto's looking good. That's actually James Gunn's dog, the director, who actually played Krypto in the film. I didn't know that until I saw the recent interview. But yeah, we're seeing those capes, really nice and vibrant. The Krypto's got one, and Superman's got one as well, looking wired to me. So let's zip on. We get our first shot of the diorama base now. In typical Hot Toys tradition, with diorama bases for Superman figures, they've gone with the Fortress of Solitude, and I'm liking this a lot. I am a huge fan of the Grail piece that is the Christopher Reeve Hot Toys Superman. It's an old piece, but still a classic in my opinion. I'm really pleased that they've gone with this Fortress of Solitude style base. And the paint applications and sculpt on that base look like they've come on in leaps and bounds over the years. That look of ice there through those blue and white paint applications, all different shades of blue. Sculpting looks excellent. So yeah, that's looking very promising. Proportions. Now, once again, as I said, I haven't seen the film yet, and I'm not a huge aficionado of David Corenswet, so I don't know what his physique is like, whether they padded him for the film, whether it's his muscularity. But yeah, and how screen accurate that is yet to be seen, but looking super muscular there, not too narrow at the waist, broad shoulders going on there, and we're seeing the first detailing in those leg areas there, and as well we've got some detailing around the knees there. There's lines in that suit and different textures going on. And the sculpt on Krypto looks excellent as well. Moving on to the next shot, classic Superman pose, rising up from the Fortress of Solitude there. We've obviously got a little clear plastic stand for Krypto as well, which is great to see. And we get to see that Fortress diorama base from the front. So sculpt's looking really good. Looks like it's got a silver Superman symbol on the front, which is great to see as well. Not sure how he's being supported here. This is my first time with these photos. I did see that that sort of glimpse of the figure itself in that video. As I mentioned, and there is a support around the back, but we'll take a look at that. Once again, proportions looking on point, suit super vibrant, and they've not overcooked it, I don't think, with this suit. They've made some subtle changes there to the traditional suit, but not over egged it by the looks of it. So moving on, another classic pose. Fist in the air, rising out of the Fortress of Solitude, yeah, looking super posable as well. How flexible this suit is and how it stands up the test of time will all depend on the materials, I suppose, but it's looking good so far. We've got fisted hands going on there, and the sculpt in the hands looks up to the usual Hot Toys standards. That hair looks well sculpted. Let's see if there are any shots that are closer to him. Oh yeah, we've got that silver Superman symbol in the center of the diorama there. Got a walking pose going on here. How he free stands is yet to be seen. Maybe there's some invisible form of support there that Hot Toys have photoshopped out for us, but yeah, looking good. Walking with a purpose there, and that cape flowing behind him. As I say, bold colors, proportions look great, and that head sculpt looks very, very good as well. A dynamic pose here. Now, as I mentioned, it's Superman is one for dynamic posing. These figures, museum poses are great if you're wanting to protect the suit. However, there's a lot of people out there who want to go for those action poses, and it looks like this suit will do that. We've got that beautifully red cape flowing out the back there. That hair looks absolutely on point with the color and the little curl at the front, and once again Krypto leaping off with purpose as well. First look at this stand. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm not I saw this in that sort of promotional video. I am not 100% sure how this attaches at the back. Is it some form of clip or hole? Is it a magnet system? Does it go through the cape? I doubt it will. You don't want an ugly hole in your cape. So how this works, I don't know. But I am really, really pleased to see Hot Toys coming up with something new. A crotch grabber, waist grabber for this kind of figure. It can throw the figure off. I avoid using them, and it doesn't lend itself to dynamic posing. So how the solution that Hot Toys have come up with here will be really interesting to see, but it's somehow attaching to the back there. And once again, that classic pose with knees raised and rising up out of the Fortress of Solitude. So onwards and upwards. Same shot pretty much, but further back here. And once again, that well hidden attachment method, shall we say. And yeah, let's move on. Another close-up of the same dynamic pose here. Once again, Hot Toys give us a hell of a lot of photos, but some of them are a bit samey. But we do get a closer look at that David Corenswet head sculpt. And I am liking that. I'm assuming we've got the purse system going on here, pretty much standard issue with all Hot Toys these days. And a closer look at that hair, which is looking very good indeed. And those hands, nice sculpt, nice paint application, but we've come to expect that from Hot Toys. Moving on, another one on the Fortress of Solitude there. Another stoic pose looking off into the mid-distance. Yeah, definitely the purse system going on here because the eyes are off to one side. Another classic, probably the most iconic of Superman poses with hands on hips. Portions looking good, colours vibrant. I'm really interested to see what material Hot Toys have used here, and whether it's going to be hard wearing, how long it will last. It's going to be an interesting one, this. And once again, those eyes off, looking up and off to the left. Let's take a look at the next one. Another sort of dynamic stepping forward pose with that cape flowing off into the back there, looking excellent again. And we start to get into the the samey department here with Hot Toys and these photos, but they do give us a really, really good idea of what we're getting here. Once again, cracking looking head sculpt. I mean, they've given us 21 photos in total. I've had to make some notes here. Whether they're going to give us a Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, that'll be interesting to see. I would love to see the two of these. Let's move on to the next photo. Oh, it's a shot of Krypto on his own. So yeah, we're looking at that clear plastic stand there. We've got him in leaping mode, and the sculpt looks very good indeed. That texture on the fur there, the colour's right. He's white. It's not the most complex of things, but you've got the wired cape around the collar there, looking very good. Another shot of Krypto from the front there, a slight angle, and once again, yeah, we've got that Superman. Now, is that a C or an S on there? It's going to be interesting to see what's on this collar. I'm assuming that's going to be the S on there, but it looks like it's in gold on a yellow collar. We've got one ear up at an angle, one ear down, and he's looking suitably cute. And the close-up of this head sculpt now, one of the vital parts of this figure, skin texturing, looking very good indeed. As I mentioned before, that hair with a little flick, slightly ruffled at one side. Skin tones, texture's great, hair colour's great. Yeah, it looks like they've nailed it here with the head sculpt. As I said before, not super familiar with Mr. Corenswet, but that is looking very, very good indeed. That head sculpt, and the eyes look like the right colour. A couple of shots of the head sculpt from different angles here to give us an idea of how that purse system will affect the look. One looking off to the slightly to the left, slightly to the right, but yeah, we know how it works, and you know, obviously altering the angle of the eyes can really alter the aspect of a figure. You can go from anything from comical to menacing, and yeah, great inclusion, but as I say, standard issue these days. So this is interesting, because it's saying newly developed body with enhanced articulation. I'm not sure what that means. Have they gone for more points of articulation on the body? Is there a bigger range of flexibility in that body? Who knows? I suppose we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so enhanced body with enhanced articulation. I'd like to know exactly what that means. But let's zip on. And we've got, yeah, obviously wired capes that we've talked about, and some close-up shots of that Fortress of Solitude base. And once again, I am liking this. It says diorama figure base with 3 display styles magnetic function. Now, I am assuming here, right now, this is the first time I've spotted this. It looks to me like this is a magnetic attachment at the back here. So it does actually looks like it goes through the cape. So I'm assuming that this, the top of this section of the Fortress of Solitude's got a magnet in it, and then there's a magnet in the body itself. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Can you put this cape to one side and have it flowing off in one particular direction, and then still use that system, or have it straight through the cape? What are the other 3 display styles? I mean, obviously on the right there we've got him freestanding with 1 foot up on it. Is there a crotch grabber or a waist grabber in there? That magnetic function, does that extend to the base itself? Are there magnets in the feet there? It's going to be interesting to see. And are any parts of this this diorama base removable? Because it looks on the right hand side there, unless that's the angle of how they've shot this, that the large part from the back there is maybe removable. Not 100% certain, but once again, we'll wait and see. But this magnet solution looks interesting. Can't wait to get my hands on that one. And the final all shot that we are so used to these days, and that's everything that we've already looked at there. Highly detailed interchangeable hands. We're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hands in total. Got a great array of hands there. And we've got a repetition of the shots that we've already seen, wired cape, and the purse system, and the newly enhanced body with enhanced articulation. So there you have it, folks. That is Hot Toys take of David Corenswet as Superman from the yet to be released Superman movie, along with Krypto. What are your thoughts on this particular piece? What are your thoughts on Hot Toys? What are your thoughts on the new Superman movie, even though it hasn't been released? What are your thoughts on David Corenswet? What are your thoughts on James Gunn? Nothing is off menu, so please drop a comment in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this. I'm reserving judgment here until I've seen the movie. It's not an instant pre-order for me, simply because although very, very occasionally I will pick up a figure because it is simply a beautiful figure, I tend to have to have some kind of relationship with the source material itself. So I'm gonna hang fire until the movie's released and I've seen it. If it's a great movie, then it will probably be a no-brainer. However, if the movie crashes and burns, which I don't know. I don't know. I think James Gunn is a very talented director. I think his work with Guardians went downhill a little bit, but on the whole has been phenomenal. So, as I say, Mr. Go Figure is going to reserve judgment on this one and just hold back with that pre-order finger for the time being. So there you have it, folks. I hope this has been useful for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I mentioned at the top there, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any more previews and reviews and anything else that's coming up on the channel. And I suppose all that remains for me to say is a massive thank you for watching, as always, and from myself and from Superman and Krypto. Take care of yourselves and happy collecting until next time on the channel.